Ever wonder what it would be like to be able to fly? To surf the mountaintops? To float like an eagle? To see the world from their perspective? I'm flying right now. Join me.
What if you could experience nature's freedom? Not from the skies with all its risk, but from the ground and still have the heart-thumping adrenaline that flying brings. In 2012, I joined a film exchange program that took me from Haiti to Norway. I thought I was chasing an opportunity, but the truth is, I was running away. I did not expect how cold it will feel. Not just the weather, but the silence. In Haiti, there's noise everywhere. Laughter, music, arguments, life busting out of every corner. In Norway, the silence was so heavy, I could hear my own doubt echo back at me. I was alone, no family, no friends I grew up with, no education, just me in the dark cold of Tromsø. The snow-covered mountain of Norway fascinated me. I've wondered about the views and the raw nature I could capture if I could get out there. But a few months later, the mountain seems so far away. And while I could imagine the joy of skiing and snowboarding, these were just way beyond my skill set and comfort zone. But as a photographer, I had used drones. So the simple idea to explore those mountains using a drone came to me. Then when I saw FPV drones, or first-person view, I knew this was the easiest way and safest way to ski those mountains. So I started looking into it. But there was two things on my way. First, at that time, FPV wasn't something you can just walk in the shop and you bought one. You had to build it by yourself, figure out which parts goes together. And the second part is the flying. FPV flying on YouTube looks pretty much easy. Smooth flight, tight turns, incredible dive through tiny gaps. But what most people don't see is how incredibly hard it is to fly. To get the best moment, you have to be in manual mode, which means no auto-leveling, no GPS, no stability assist. Every movement, pitch, yaw, roll, throttle, have to control by your fingers constantly. But I can guarantee you, the experience is like nothing else. I remember the first time I took my drone out on an open field, just outside of Tromsø. Snow everywhere. I powered on the controller, put in the goggles, the drone lift off. For the first time in months, my mind went quiet. When that drone took flight, something in me lifted too. It felt like every worry, every doubt, every memories of what I left behind just faded away in the hum of the propellers. That moment became my reset button. And the crash began. I've crashed a lot. The drone flew, but it wasn't easy to control. Every time I thought that I had understood the control, something wrong happened. A gust of wind, a glitch, a desync, something I did not see coming. And every crash taught me something. Every attempt to make my drone fly shifted me from I wanted to escape to I have to understand how this works. My wife will call me at 6 to come and eat. For me, I just say, give me a minute. But when I walk outside, every light are off, the house is sleeping because it's 12 or 1 in the morning. Talking to others online, I've realized that crashing and failing was part of flying FPV drones. Then slowly, I start seeing something else. Failure was not the end, it was the process. So basically, I had to crash to see what I've done wrong and fix it. Talking to others online, after realizing that, I start fixing whatever was wrong. And then, when everything finally works, when the drone flew smooth and steady, tracing the air like it was painting invisible art, the feeling was indescribable. It was not just about flying a machine. It was about accurate rise too. I started the hobby to escape the world, but it would connect me to it, to see things from above, to feel freedom, to reset. I started building projects that combine art and engineering, the type of work that makes people feel something. Somehow, that path, the one I never planned for, the one that my friends and family felt like it was a waste of time, landed me to work with names like GoPro, Xbox, and Disney. I still remember the first time I saw my work live on a big screen. It did not feel like an escape anymore. It felt like an arrival. We tend to worry when kids play or spend time with technology. But in that world, there is personal growth. Technology is not about code or machine. It's about what we made of it. When I was a kid, drone wasn't even a thing. But because of my curiosity, I found myself at the cutting edge of that technology. These days, drones are used in war. People are terrified of them. Even here in Norway, people call the police when they see a drone. But for me, drone brought peace, freedom, and personal growth. We all have something in us that can lift us up. Something that reset our mind and remind us what we are capable of. My journey began with just a small, simple wish to fly above the mountains. Your journey might begin with something just as small. So I invite you to find your version of flight. Go out there, build, explore, reset, start over, and who knows where this will take you. Thank you.